Well, dude, so how's this first year going, man? What do your numbers look like?
So last year, we hit 1.2 our first year in business, which is really great. Right now,
Well,
I'm
dude,
happy to,
absolutely killer.
yeah, right now I'm happy to share that we're shy of 1 million already, and we still have 6 months to go, or 6, 7 months to go. So I'm really happy. I think this year, hopefully, if everything goes well, we're looking about 3.5 million. We have, because we're seasonal, like business here in Seattle because of the rain. We have like $600,000 months, so we really feel like we're about 3.5. How everything's going.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What's your biggest month to date?
Biggest month has been 320.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And last year I would assume is probably like what 120, 150, somewhere in the
No,
ballpark.
the that our biggest number was actually 320 last year.
Oh, was it? Okay, gotcha.
And
Well, being the first year, I'm sure it like started out and then just
yeah,
ramped up real quick. Yeah.
yeah, I had
Um,
that thing where I did 320, and then the next month it was like it's horrible.
that that happens. Are you mostly submodel, or how are you doing? How are you doing your?
Yes, so we're submodel right now. We are implementing right now, actually, as we speak. We're negotiating with bringing on one of our sub teams full time. So,
Oh, okay.
and then obviously,
Turning them into W-2s.
yeah, turn them into W-2s. We all of our other team is W-2, so we understand obviously, hey, like now we have some funds, to play with, some capital. So let's invest in quality and having higher quality than we already have now.
Love it. Love it. Um, so man, I mean, there's not many painters I mean, I've got painters that have been in this for years and they struggle to break a million, right? It's and plenty of people do, but not many people do it their first year, right? There's been a few, like Ellison did 1.7 his first year. You just did 1.2 your first year. So let's dissect that a little bit. Like, what do you think are some of the key components and things that you did to help you get to that scale fast?
Yeah, I think if I could, I would like to start from the beginning, like even
Go for
before
it.
we started
Yeah,
refined painting.
yeah, fire away.
So when I told you, hey, I've always been an entrepreneur. So when I was from the age of 17 all the way to like 20, 21, I read a book a week. And what that has done for me, it's helped me, better my skill set when it comes to psychology, because you need those for sales,
Mhm.
and then my skill set for sales in general, and then obviously managing a team, yeah, and being like a leader. So I think those are all things that help me get to where I'm at with at $1 million. And the way that we were able to do that is just door to door. Early on, I found Justin's team for trade launch. I think I
Yep.
found them, what was it, October, November of last year, so almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, I told Justin, I was like, hey, I'm willing to join the team if you can guarantee me I'm gonna get my money back. So I ended up joining Justin's program, and 1.2 was mainly from door to door up until July. We tried slide on with Tritus, but that's kind of how we got to 1.2. It's just door to door, going out there, talking to people, getting in front of them, letting them know we're in the area. And just obviously a little bit of meta and a little bit of direct mail goes a long ways, and that's how we're able to do it. And obviously, the first year in business, I was the project manager, I was the salesperson, I was the admin, I was everything.
Everything.
So I'm really like proud to say that we hit 1.2 with me wearing like all these hats, because I know a lot of people who haven't hit 1 point or over 1 million, and they have like a production, they have an admin, they have all these things. And obviously, I didn't know what the right way of doing it was. Right, my goal was just the big one.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of how we
Have
got there.
you
Yeah.
have you brought on admin or PM or anything like that yet?
Yes, yeah. Now I have, because I would go crazy if I didn't have that anymore. But we have an admin now, so she takes care of everything. And then we implemented a project manager about 2 months ago.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Awesome.
because we yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's really great. I think those things are like those roles are really 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 important. One of the things that I get a lot, hear a lot, and we get request a lot is like, which one should I hire first?
Yeah.
Which one did you hire first, and what's your mentality on that?
I hired an admin first, and the reason why is because it's been very hard for me to kind of like, hey Jose, this is going on, right? This big fire is going on, and for me to be like, hey, go ahead and handle it. I don't want to hear about it. So I knew that obviously you got to know yourself, and I knew that me delegating the production and handing my my baby, my refine painting, over to someone regarding like how customer experiences go and everything. So I decided to hire an admin to take care of like the quote unquote the easier booking stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. I break that down like two schools of thought. Like one, I think, like you said, you got to know yourself. Like, what are you good at? What do you want to do? Like, if you really wanted to do admin, you could hire something else out first. But I think that you should hire the opposite of your personality. I think for me,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. Like, if
Yeah.
you're great at sales, the sales should be the one of the last things you let go of. If you're not good at sales, maybe sales is an earlier thing you let go of, right?
Yeah.
If you're great at project management, maybe that's one of the last things you let go of. If you're not,
Yeah.
at first, So I think a lot of it to me went. I forget who said this, but I heard something one time where it's like just like write down everything you do in a week, and then write down put a mark by the things you hate doing the most, and if those things, then that's the thing that you hire out first. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a really really simple way. Just like write down everything you do, and then what do you not want out of those things that you just had to do this week? What are the things that make you the least happy, and get those things off your plate as fast as possible. And
Exactly.
I'm with you. Like admin for me is not it. I like being creative. I like chatting like this. I like leading teams. I like problem solving. I like doing those things. Getting in the weeds and like filling out forms and documentation and stuff is just not fun for me. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I was at. I was like, hey, that's the first step for me. But yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think we have similar thought processes on that. It's pretty great. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you're looking for help growing your contracting business, I invite you to join my free community. In there, we go live with amazing trainings, share resources and downloads, plus you get free help from me and from peers. That link is down below to join, and we'll see you in the next video.